Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Before I get started with the video, I wanted to read a very interesting email to you, okay, that pertains to the video that I'm going to be showing you, okay, or the multiple videos that I'm going to be showing you. It comes in from a community member, and she says, per your recent video about our nation pivoting, you want to know what's coming? Do you really want to know what's coming? Well, yeah, I do. You guys know that I do a lot of research, okay? But you know that, like, the research that you do, you can only get so far. You know what I'm saying? So you hit roadblocks. You do. Okay. And this is what she said. If he wins, he was previously found guilty on 20 plus counts, and his sentencing is now after this election. They will put him in prison, specifically Rikers, for 1 year, which is where all 1 year terms are completed when in NYC. Just because he wins doesn't mean they will let him take office in January. That 1 year term will not go easy on him or his age. Hell yes, there will be an uprising. And they will go after those people and triple the sentence to 3 to 20 years and take everything that they own. If he loses, the nation is finished. And you will need every prep that you have. Life will look different in 2 years, just an FYI. I pray for the best, but I'm a realist too. I'm a realist as well. You know, I'm that person. I look at the big picture, right? It's like, okay, it's like a puzzle. And with each bit of information, right, you're putting it all together. And then it's like revealed. You know what I mean? The big picture, the big puzzle, it's revealed. And it's like with each video that I'm pulling down, and each piece of information that I'm pulling down, and I'm putting it out there, and I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it out there, it's going to reveal the huge picture, the big puzzle at the end. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's none of this is going to be pretty. None of it. And I think we're all going to be shocked as all heck. I really do, you know. But like I said, I have this god awful feeling, and it has not gone away. It has not gone away. And it's like, okay, you could tell right now it's nighttime, right? Because you guys know that I do all of my filming at night because my house is too chaotic during the day. And I got my delivery in from Kroger today, and you know, my one nephew, he was at home with me today, my nephew Zach, and he was helping me bring stuff into the pantry, and he goes, it's building. It's building. And I said, it's the point, Zach, you know. And he's just like, he goes, man, Auntie, he goes, I've never seen, he goes, this is like my own grocery store. And I said, exactly, you know, because when I had reorganized my pantry, okay, because what I did was I literally reorganized everything, and I put labels up on the shelves and this, that, and the other. And I said, and I had, because Zachary helps me a lot with the pantry, and he does a lot of the cooking and stuff. You know, he's an excellent cook. Oof, a mud on to me when I tell you that boy can cook. Anyway, I said, Zachary, I said, come in here. I said, I need you to help me. I said, find, you know, gaps, and, you know, what do you think we need, and this, that, and the other. And he looked, and he goes, more breakfast items. He said, more side dishes. he goes, we're good on the freeze-dried food. We're good on the big can, you know, the big cans of the veg. You know how you could buy the big cans of the veg? He goes, we're good on that. He goes, get some more pasta. He goes, we're Italian. We're good. We need more pasta. I said, okay. And he goes, but Gavin needs more gluten-free pasta. And he goes, so get more gluten-free pasta. And he goes, but we need more breakfast items. And Uncle Sean needs more granola bars. And we need this. And I said, okay. So I'm writing everything down. I got my notebook out. And I'm writing, and writing, and I'm writing, and I'm writing. And I still have more right here, you know. And he goes, okay. And he goes, oh, he goes, powdered milk. And he goes, oh, we're out of cheese. He goes, write that down. He goes, we only have 2 tubs of butter left. Write that down. And he goes, you got the individual juice packs. He goes, but we're going to need more juice packs. I said, okay. And he goes, Thanksgiving's coming up. We're going to need peanut oil for the turkey fryer. And he goes, and did you get the turkey yet? And I said, no. And he goes, did you get the ham yet? I said, no. And he goes, okay, write that down. And and he goes, and we're all out of ricotta cheese, he said, because you used it up when you made when you made Big Ziti the other day. And I said, okay, I'll put that down. So, you know, I mean, this kid, what I tell you. But anyway, if you know, I hope that you guys are looking at your pantries. No joke. And really looking and dissecting, really, your pantries. And seeing what's what, okay? Because I think that having maybe only 3 to 4 months, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. Okay? And I'm not saying that to scare anybody. I'm not doing that at all. I'm doing that to light a fire under your tuchus. Because I want you to realize what's really going on. All right, y'all. For your entertainment purposes and enjoyment and educational purposes only, I bid you adieu. Here you go. Enjoy.
You went on a podcast and said we have no troops fighting right now, but we have troops everywhere. How don't you even know where your troops is?
And she's the vice president.
She's the vice president. How don't you know where your troops are, bro? I got my cousins in the army, bro. My cousins in Iraq right now. Like, how don't you know where your troops is?
So how did they feel about that when she made that comment?
My cousin did ask when she made that comment. He felt disgusted for serving this country. Your VP don't even know where you are. Like, you make people feel bad because how are you getting sent somewhere and your vice president doesn't even know where you are? Oh, J. Trump, y'all already know. Go John Brandon, Joe Biden type shit. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump on top, 2024, baby. Come on now.
I just got to this call, and these people wonder why the power's been off ever since the hurricane hit, ever since Milton hit, sitting here running on a generator. It's easy. I'll show you why your power's off. I'll show you exactly why your power's off. It ain't hard. Keep the garbage in the trash.
I just received a text that offered me a $400 stipend to tell my friends about Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm going to apply. They didn't say what friends you had to tell or what you had to say.
We do not need 4 more years of bluster and bumbling and chaos.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
We can't afford 4 more years of this.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
We just need to move past the failed policies that we have proven don't work.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
We can only re-elect Donald Trump.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Tell you what, Donald Trump's social media is brilliant. And the Americans can learn a lot from the UK. Copy, paste. That is all you're going to get. Like I say in my videos, Just look at the stats, look at the figures, what they're pumping out there. Look at the facts. Groceries up 22%. This is when, since Kamala's took office, by the way, everything is up 30, 69, 70, 57%. Her promises are empty. And it's the same what we've got. Gone from the Tories to Labour. It's all just makes sense. And then they go into greater detail. This is on Donald Trump's Instagram. And this is what I say. You've got something to say, back it up. When Donald Trump was president, everything, all this, gas, electric, fuel, public transport, car insurance, eggs, all your groceries, hotels, food, schools, pet food, all green, all of them. Harris and Biden, look at the fucking state of that. They want open borders. They want to push the fucking he, she, transgender pronoun stuff. Who's voting for that stuff? Who's voting for that? But you would be happy to know that Donald Trump is in the markets to become the next president. And so help me, I fucking hope he does, because it would be brilliant for the world.
My husband has been a green card holder since 2018. He had to have 2 applications. The first application was under the Trump administration. We filed in October of 2017, and he got his green card December of 2018. And that was a 2-year conditional green card because we were under 3 years married at the time. Then we had to file again for him to get the 10-year green card, and this was under the Biden presidency. And I remember in 2021, we got a letter in the mail saying that there was insufficient evidence, which was kind of like a slap in the face. And it was basically asking for more evidence of me and my husband because they don't think our marriage is real. Mind you, we have been together since we were in 6th grade. We have 2 kids together. My husband came through legally. And I remember just being so flabbergasted. I sent like in a brick of evidence, and then he got his 10-year green card. So now, like with the election coming up, my husband's had his green card for 3 years. It expires 2030 something. And I thought about, oh, you know, I should start the process to get his citizenship. So I called the place that we've been going through this entire time. They've been fantastic. I'll put a screenshot at the end who we've been using. And I talked to the same guy who's been doing our paperwork for all the applications, and I asked him, what is the fee for becoming a citizen and how long is it taking? He told me the fee, but he said the turnaround time right now is 2 to 3 months, that they're doing it to get votes. And the fact that he even told me this like made my jaw drop on the floor. He goes, because of the election, he goes, they've been giving people interviews within like a month or 2. He goes, I literally had someone have their interview in like a month. And I'm like, oh my God. And he goes, so if you want it out of the way, he goes, but the election's already here. He goes, I guarantee you now that the election's already here, they're going to be going back to the same process of 8 months to a year. So I'm like, wow. But my situation's different. You know, in the end, he told me, you can wait. He goes, you don't have anything to worry about. But the fact that he told me that just made like my mind fucking blown.
MAGA, bear with me. Y'all about to get pissed off at me, but I got a simple question to ask you. Why would you actually vote for Trump? I mean, all he planned on doing is making it more affordable for us to live in this country. He planned on stopping these wars from our children having to be active in them in the future. This man plans on taking these illegals, the ones that the Dems brought in here, and kicking their ass to the curb and securing our border once again, but more secure this time. This is what this man, the one y'all want to vote for, plan on doing. He wants businesses to come back home and give us more of an opportunity. And this what gets me right here. This is what I'm wondering why y'all would vote somebody like this. When a man like this actually wants to take the government out of dictating what goes on in your children's schools. Yes, he wants to defund them and let the states start running the schools the way they're supposed to be ran. And this is who we want for president? All I got to say about that is, you're damn right it is. Bye, Kamala.
I call her Miss Lock Up a Brother, for when she was the AG in California, a Negro knew, a black man knew that he was dead in the water. He was dead in the water. Matter of fact, you don't need a trial. You might well go into jail if you appear before her, because she took pride in locking up black folk. And now all of a sudden she's trying to be sister girl. I'm telling it. Check out her record. She locked us up left and right. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, you did, Kamala, however I should pronounce it. You did. And now we're supposed to forget all that stuff.
What's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright